You ever stand up to speak and just feel that wave of anxiety wash over you? You want to sound smart and professional, of course, but you also want to sound like, a real person. It's this really tricky balance, right? And so many of us get it wrong. Okay, let's get into this and figure out how to find that perfect sweet spot. See, here's the thing. Most of us think we only have two real options when we get up there to speak. And let's be honest, neither of them is great. We get trapped in what I like to call the speaker's false choice. So, on one side, you've got the stiff performer. This is the person who's trying so hard to be professional that they just come off as robotic and totally distant. And then you've got the complete opposite, the couch mumbler. They're trying to be all natural and chill, but they have absolutely zero energy and they just can't connect with the room. It feels like a lose-lose situation, doesn't it? You either sound like a corporate robot or you put everyone to sleep. But what if that's not the whole story? What if there's a path that lets you be authentic and conversational, but also command the attention of an entire room? Well, guess what? There is a third way. It's a concept that the legendary Dale Carnegie called enlarged naturalness. And I'm telling you, this one idea, it's the key to unlocking a speaking style that's powerful, authentic, and truly connects with people. So what is it exactly? Enlarged naturalness isn't about faking it or becoming some kind of onstage actor. Nope. It's about taking who you are in a normal, everyday conversation and just turning up the dial on the energy and the volume so it fills the room. You're still you. You're just bigger. And what's so great about this is how simple it is. Chris Anderson, the head of TED, puts it perfectly. He says, if you can talk to your friends over dinner, you already have every skill you need to speak in public. You're not learning some brand new, scary thing. You're just adapting something you already do every single day. This dinner party test is an awesome way to feel this out. Okay, try this with me for a second. First, just picture you're talking to one good friend. Super easy, right? Now imagine that friend is a little bit far away, maybe a little hard of hearing, so you naturally project your voice a bit more. And finally, imagine you're telling them the most exciting news of your life. That energy, that passion, that is enlarged naturalness. But here's the deal. Having the right delivery style, that's only half the battle. For this to really, truly work, you have to make a huge mental shift in how you think about your audience. It all comes down to one simple, kind of brutal truth. And here it is, straight from Dale Carnegie himself. People are not interested in you. They are interested in themselves. Once you truly accept that, everything about how you communicate will change. Your goal is no longer to be interesting. Your goal is to be interested in them. To really see how true this is, I want you to look at this number. 3,900. What in the world could that possibly represent? Get this, that was the number of times the word I popped up in a study of just 500 phone calls. I mean, think about that. It proves it. Our natural default setting is to focus on ourselves. A great speaker knows how to flip that script. Okay, so if the whole game is shifting the focus from me to them, how do we actually do it? Well, let's get into the playbook. The trick is to turn your monologue into a dialogue, even when you're the only one with a microphone. Here are 3 simple but incredibly effective ways to make your audience a true partner in your talk. Number 1, dynamite the I. Number 2, lean into using we and you. And number 3, master the art of the rhetorical question. So let's start with dynamiting the I. This is huge. Just look at this simple shift in language. Instead of starting with, I want to tell you about, which is all about your agenda, you switch it to, you might be wondering. See what that does? It immediately reframes the whole thing around their curiosity, not your need to talk. Next up, using words like we and you. Honestly, this is like building an instant bridge to every single person in the room. When you say something like, we've all been there, or you know that feeling when, you pull them right into a shared experience. You're not a speaker on a stage anymore. You're all in it together. And finally, asking questions. Oh man, this is a secret weapon for engagement. When you ask something like, what would you do if? Think about what's happening in your own head right now. Your brain can't help it. It has to start searching for an answer. You've just forced everyone to switch from passive listening to active thinking. You've got them. All right, let's pull all these pieces together. We've covered the how of your delivery and the why of your mindset. And really, the goal is so simple. Stop giving speeches, start having conversations. So, the keys to genuine connection are actually pretty straightforward. Your delivery style is enlarged naturalness. That's you just amplified. Your mindset is all about audience partnership. It's about them, not you. And when you put those two together, you hit the ultimate goal. You turn a one-way speech into a two-way conversation. So the next time you stand up to speak, don't think about the audience as this big, scary group of critics that you have to perform for. Instead, just ask yourself this one simple question: who's going to be my partner in this conversation?